Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, wait.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hell yes. Hey, guys. Welcome back to Obsessed. We've got Kat here today. Thank heavens.
Thank heavens. It feels good to be in this bed. This is a comfortable bed.
And I've never done Obsessed from the boudoir.
Really?
No, I have, but my old bedroom. That was the hospital room. You know how people thought I lived in the hospital room?
I didn't know that, no.
Well, it was because I had my
my
hands-free Kindle was set up.
Well, yes.
And everyone was like, babe, like get better soon, because everyone thought it was a hospital monitor. So I haven't attached it yet.
I was going to say, yeah. Does that not fit the aesthetic of the new house?
I don't know if it's traveling here. That was very much one of those gadgets that it's like, oh my God, I'm so addicted to.
Kind of like your iPad.
Yeah.
Do you want to touch on that?
Not right now, Kat. And then I was like, oh wait, I could just do this with my hands.
Well, Brooke, you don't always have to be a star.
I know, but you do if you are going to be in the biggest boy band in the world. I gotten so worked up that I had thrown up on myself in my stroller. In my 14-year-old self, I said, those are hot men. And look at them now. They're like babies. That was kind of just like a casual interest, which I guess maybe a little bit more than casual.
There's like those, have you seen the things on, I see like a TikTok shop thing for it where it like scrolls on TikTok for you. And I'm like, have you not seen that? Like it's like something you can like just put, I don't even know, like on your, it's like a little thumb thing. And I'm like, tough. You guys, like if you're walking or something, you can just like hit this thing. It's like literally, what's the movie? Not WALL-E. Yeah, WALL-E.
Oh my God, that's dangerous.
Have you seen that?
Actually, yes, I've seen WALL-E, but like I don't remember anything.
Like where they're like in space and they're floating in the chairs.
Yeah.
Like that's the vibes that's giving to me.
I need like contacts, like that episode of Black Mirror that are just like hooked up to everything. And I need to, well, I actually can't put things in my eyes. So I need glasses that are hooked up to everything.
You could do the Meta glasses.
Can that scroll hands free?
Oh, I don't know.
It's
I guess
so important
not.
to me that I don't have to use my hands.
VR? I guess then you still can move your body.
Yeah, no, it's so important to me to not have to use my hands.
You don't need them.
But those cars that don't have people in them that have been driving around.
Have you been in one?
No.
It's Waymo.
Waymo?
I have not been in one, but like, have you been to San Francisco since they?
I've never been to San Francisco.
Oh my God, we should go.
I've been wanting to.
It's like every car there. It's crazy. And I was gonna go in one when I was there, and then we got drunk and forgot to get a Waymo instead of an Uber.
Yeah.
But I think in LA there's like a wait list for it.
I literally like, to me, that I look at that and I'm like, that's WALL-E. Like that's a feature that I'm not comfortable with yet.
No, it is weird because when I arrived to LA, when I moved here, I saw one for the first time and I was like, no one's really like talking about it.
I don't like that is the same thing as a hover car to me.
But then it's so weird with technology where I'm like, okay, there's a car driving by itself. And now I just have to move on with my day. Like,
right. I don't think we should be moving on.
Like, I'm just like, okay, like I made a TikTok about this, but I don't think I posted it. Like, I was at like a 4-way stop with one and I was like, go ahead. Like, I was like talking to it, like, go ahead, you're good.
Did it?
Yeah. Like, oh, and there was another time where I was at a light because I like really look at them to see how they're driving when I see them. And I was like the kind of situation, where the light is green, but there's too much traffic to where you still can't go because you would block the intersection. And it waited.
It's not right.
It knew to wait even though the light was green because there wasn't enough room for them, which like obviously it should know that. But I was like, that's crazy.
Like what happens when one gets in an accident?
I don't know. But have you seen where like sometimes they get in a jam with themselves?
No.
Like they can't like I've seen a traffic jam with like 4 of them together because then they can't like make the decision.
Shit. Oh my God.
Because no one's making
So they're always going to be like in a car, if they're with like real cars with real people, like they're always going to be the beta, the sub.
I think so.
Okay.
Which makes sense. Like they should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't feel comfortable getting in one.
I'm not dying to, but I think I'd feel fine with it if it like presented itself to me.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm not going to seek it out really.
Yeah.
It is kind of like it talks to you when you get in.
I'm good. I really am good.
I'm fine with the Uber for now.
Although it would be, I bet there's like a no talking setting.
I mean,
like I feel bad clicking I don't want to talk for an Uber.
I click it every time.
I feel bad, but I wouldn't feel bad doing that in the Waymo.
Well, it's not talking to you the whole time. It just says like welcome.
You don't even need to.
I don't think you need a no talking setting just due to there not being a human really there.
I didn't know if it was doing conversation.
That would be so scary.
Maybe
it might. I don't know. I think you can like, call someone in there.
Yeah.
It's scary. Ooh.
Is there anything else that you want to get out there before we talk about Wicked?
Not really. It's good to see Jonathan.
Yeah.
He's growing up so fast before our eyes.
And he has entered the like clinically insane phase, which I love for him.
Honestly, that's great because he feels comfortable enough in the home to go batshit fucking crazy.
He's batshit. He's legitimately batshit. When he was like a baby, the main issue was just the sucking on my neck.
Totally.
The sucking on my neck. And then I don't know if like him now going batshit has anything to do with me outlawing.
I don't think so.
The neck sucking.
I wouldn't blame yourself.
But I've wrapped blankets around my neck. I'm like going fully under the covers.
I know. I totally like victim blame Brooke because she's like, I don't know what to do. He's sucking my neck. I'm like, wrap a blanket around you, give him a teddy bear. She's like, done it. And like, I keep like sending her solutions.
I've done it all. And then he's moved on to like any part of my face that's exposed. He's moved on to. So like I have a hickey on my eyelid. I don't know if it went away yet, but he's sucking on my eyelids and just like my cheeks. And so I've been turning my back to him, and so he's gone up my shirt, clawing down my back. So.
Have you talked about his traumatic past, or do you not want to?
No, I have, but I said something about
maybe it's like a trauma. Like he lost a sibling, So and like I'm sure that they like groomed each other a lot.
All right,
so
you're
maybe
about to make me cry.
No, I know, but
so I should just let him suck.
No. That's not what he shouldn't just be able to do it. But I'm saying like. My kitten didn't behave like that. Like it might just be like a response to that. I have no fucking clue. I'm making that up.
But it's a good point.
Yeah.
I just wish there was something else.
Yeah, it is crazy because I looked on Reddit and stuff because that's where I look for my cat stuff because those people they know.
Right.
And they just kind of said to like offer a toy or a stuffed animal. He doesn't want it.
I've got him so many toys. Mm-hmm. This blanket, I've been trying to get him to suck because I know a lot of cats like sucking blankets.
Yeah.
Not this one. This one feels like more of a sucking blanket.
Yeah.
That's also the one I wrap around my neck too.
Did you ever get your neck brace?
No, I didn't order the neck brace.
I think, you don't need that.
But I think like that I could. I at this point I need to do ski mask and straight jacket.
Do you sleep in full pajamas?
Well, the problem yesterday is that I was sleeping in just a sweatshirt, and then I got really hot, so then I was just sleeping in nothing, and then he had access.
Oh Lord.
He had access to all my skin, which was like a field day for him, but it was really tough. And I obviously couldn't get out of bed to put on clothes.
Hell no. Brooke also did come over to my house and saw Cheddar, and she was like, ooh, like,
no.
Is Jonathan gonna get that big? And I was like, yeah, like he's gonna be like full grown. And she's like, I don't want that. And I was like, all right, well, Brooke, that's mean.
I
He's
didn't
right
mean
here.
to size shame Cheddar or body shame him in any way. I was just, it's shocking. I've only been around Jonathan and the girls.
Yeah.
And fuck, I always forget Cece's birth name.
Contessa
Confetti and Lady Lynn. I've only been around the girls and Jonathan who are this big. And then, so it was, I just didn't remember Cheddar. I didn't remember
also
that.
Going from like hanging out with Jonathan all day to seeing Cheddar is jarring, and I understand that. But it'll be gradual. Yeah. Before you know
he's already gotten so big.
Yeah. He's perfect.
Yeah. He is truly perfect. And him being clinically insane changes my love for him in no way. It only makes me love him more. But he is clinical. Like completely clinical.
Also, we're going to have a play day after he's done his vaccines. I keep getting comments about that.
He has one more. I took him to the vet last week. He was so incredible. Aww. They all loved him. He was amazing. He took his shot like a champ. I obviously had to go to another room because I felt sick.
Really?
I couldn't be in there. Yeah. Oh my God. I thought I was going to throw up. The thought of him in any pain.
Oh, Brooke, that's so sweet.
Yeah. So I wasn't there, but I heard he took it like a champ. He also got blood drawn to see if he has he tested negative for any sort of anything.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so he's completely perfect and healthy. And he just has one more FRV, whatever, like the respiratory thing is shot. And then he can hang out. The doctor said he could hang out with kids now, but I'm too scared.
With kids?
I mean, like other cats now, if they have all their vaccines, but I'm too scared.
Yeah, we might as well just wait it out.
Yeah, I might as well wait it out. But I'm excited for him to meet. Oh, the girls are spayed, but he is not neutered yet, and I think he's he would be interested in pursuing something with the girls,
and not with Cheddar.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. Probably with Cheddar too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to speak for him, but I do think Jonathan is minimum bi.
I could see him being bi for sure.
He is like every time Patrick touches him. Red rocket to the gods.
Really?
Yes.
I've never seen a cat have red rocket until
oh my God.
Jono.
Until Jono?
Yeah.
Oh my God. He is he does need to get neutered. Yeah.
I guess I got my cat like he was already fixed.
Oh.
So that makes sense.
He is. I also think that could contribute to maybe the sucking, because 90% of the time I'm like, he's nursing. And then the other 10, I'm like, this.
Brooke said,
He used to get neutered.
So we're talking to Logan, Connor's cousin, who is pregnant, at a baby shower, at a real baby's baby shower. And Brooke, like, I don't know if Logan was there right then, but we were talking about like, Brooke is just talking about Jonathan sucking her neck, like nursing. And she's like, I hate it now, but like once it's over, I know I'm going to miss it. Like, that is what breastfeeding moms say about like
that's my baby. Like, I just know like so he's not going to even sleep like under the covers with me. And that's when I'm going to miss it.
No, he'll still sleep with you.
Because now sometimes he sleeps at the bottom of the bed, and even that makes me sad.
Yeah, that's what Cheddar does.
I also have to say the cat community has been so kind and so welcoming, as opposed to the guinea pig community that right off the bat was like, you're doing this wrong, you're an animal abuser, blah, 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 blah. The cat community has been like so welcoming and just nothing but kind and supportive and encouraging.
Yeah, I do get like some shaming still about just like what food, and even like, I know we were going to talk about Wicked first, but I kind of pivoted to cats.
We can do cats first.
I hired someone to build a Catio, like an outdoor area for my cat, because he loves to be outside. But there's coyotes. Like, I get a notification like every 10 seconds that there's a coyote. So I got this thing built for him so he can go outside safely, and everyone's like calling it like a prison. And I'm like, if you knew how much I spent on this prison. Right. And he has the whole inside.
That is, I'm sorry, like that is clinically insane for
but
people to be saying. He also has your whole house.
God,
like, you're not forcing him into the catio.
No, and
it's just an opportunity.
It's a unique opportunity, and I close it off when it gets dark because that still freaks me out.
Yeah.
But randomly, like, he's been loving to go out there after dinner and get a little like nightcap outside,
like an afternoon nightcap walk.
So but it's great because I call him in. It's so cute. I just walk to the window, I say Cheddar, and he runs in. He's never not.
Oh my God, I want to see that. Will you film that?
Yeah, I will. It's really so sweet. I'm like, he's such a good listener.
He really is.
And he hasn't been out there 24/7 either, which is what I was afraid of. Like, he really comes in and out throughout the whole day, and like, will come check in.
Do you have any more renovations you're planning with the catio?
No, but the crazy thing is that the guy who did it reached out to me yesterday and was like, hey, like, because he saw my videos and he saw that they did well. And he was like, we could build like a tunnel system and then build him like a thing I have like a little bamboo forest in the back. He's like, we can build him a thing like in the jungle, and which is so sweet. But like, keep in mind, and he was going to do it for free, like do content together. He's a really, really nice guy. But I was like, I am renting at this time. Yeah. Like, and I'm already so scared.
You've already got a McMansion in the back.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, that's like, but I'm going to have to tear it down eventually. So I was just like, I love that idea. Appreciate that so much. But I don't think I can expand. Just also, like, it's more than enough room for the young man. Is
it going to be portable, or it's just like when you tear it down, it never goes back up again?
All I can say is I have really bad news for my next roadway movers.
It's coming with you.
I don't know. Probably not. I guess if I had a yard, I can't imagine that I will have a yard like that in my next home. But if I did, I would take it.
Yeah.
If not,
I think you will, Kat.
Have to be demoed.
Yeah.
You think?
I do.
It's like abnormally kind of large for LA.
The yard? I see you in a house next, though.
I'm in a house.
Yeah.
Oh, like owning, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, Brooke. Spending all my money on the rent, so I don't know how I'm gonna.
In the Catio.
I don't know. I'm gonna own one day. Smart decision.
Yeah, I can't tell if renting the way we're renting is like so fucking dumb.
Here's the thing.
I don't get it.
People like say renting is throwing away money, which like obviously, but also it is like truly the most important thing, and the only thing I want to spend money on is like my home,
right,
and feeling comfortable and safe. So throwing away money, like yes, but also I'll do that every time.
Right. Someone was like, "Why are you saying renting is throwing away money? Like you're throwing it at a place to live and receiving a place to live."
Yeah,
but.
I mean, my dad always told me like I should never rent, but now I think it's kind of like.
But now I'm also hearing you should not buy.
Now,
so it's like, can someone just tell? Like, there has got to be a right and wrong.
No, the tables have completely turned, and now my parents are like, "Yeah, you should rent," and I'm like, "All right, well, y'all need to get it together and let me know because I don't know."
Like, someone has got to let us know.
It is like I just need someone to just tell me what to do on everything.
It's like there are two different answers to everything.
Like I had to get health insurance. I just have to have my mom send me one because I can't.
Exactly.
I don't understand. There's so many options. I don't feel comfortable.
I really, truly believe I'm the perfect candidate for just like a life manager.
I think you are too.
I would literally surrender. I would just like do it all. Don't even ask me or tell me. Just like I literally don't know. Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Blueland. I love the holidays, you guys, but the one bad thing about them is that the holidays create a lot of waste. There's a lot of trash being thrown out during the holidays. In fact, there's about 25% more waste during this time. But what if I told you there was a way to get all of your holiday shopping done without feeling guilty over the waste that comes with it? I want to introduce you to Blueland. Blueland is on a mission to eliminate single-use plastic by reinventing cleaning essentials to be better for you and the planet. And this holiday season, Blueland is having its best sale of the year so you can save and shop sustainably for your friends and family, and even for yourself. All you do is grab one of the Forever bottles, fill it with warm water, drop in a tablet, and start cleansing. And start cleaning. Refills start at $2.25, and you can even set up a subscription or buy in bulk. For a limited time, Blueland's hand soap is getting a festival upgrade with a beautiful chocolate box inspired gift set with cozy scents like toasted vanilla, wintry pine, and sweet chestnut. It's the perfect gift for your loved ones or yourself to reduce waste. I've been loving my Blueland products, especially the laundry one, because it's just a little tablet that you put in the wash, and then that's it. Your wash is clean. I also love the idea of enforcing sustainability through everyday products. You have to buy soap and detergent anyways, so why not make a decision to help the planet while you're at it with these reusable bottles? To take advantage of their best sale of the year for up to 30% off your entire order, go to blueland.com/OWB. You won't want to miss this. Blueland.com/OWB. That's blueland.com/OWB. Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Skims. You guys know how much I love my Skims. I live in my Skims because I don't love wearing bras, but there are some days, it's just kind of unavoidable. And I always go to Skims because it feels like I'm not wearing one. I've been wearing Skims for a few years now, and I'm just as much of a fan now as I was when I first tried them. All of my pieces have held up, and they're just the best basics and clothes that make me feel good in my skin. My favorite piece is the scoop bralette because it gives me so much support and also coverage, and it's comfortable. I never liked bras with underwire in them, but my Skims bralette is super comfy, and I'm not dying to take my bra off when I get home for the day. The Fits Everybody collection is available in sizes extra, extra small to 4X. You can shop now at skims.com. After you place your order, be sure to let them know I sent you. Select podcast in the survey and be sure to select my show in the drop-down menu that follows. And if you're looking for the perfect gift for the whole family, Skims just launched their biggest holiday shop ever. Also available at skims.com.
That's how I feel about my finances too, which I know I probably get ripped for that. But I handle it. I don't know. I really don't know.
The fact that I'm handling my finances, I shouldn't be.
No, I know. Like, but to my accountant, who is really nice, I literally tell him, and this is how I talk to everyone because I don't really care. I'm not a dumb person, but like if I'm at an auto shop, I'm like, be straight up with me. Talk to me like I'm a 5-year-old that knows nothing.
Yeah.
So to my accountant, I said, talk to me like I know nothing.
Yeah.
Talk to me like I'm in elementary school, and like in a way that I can understand, and then I will tell you how I feel.
Yeah.
Like I don't need to learn it all. I'm not an accountant. That's why I hired you.
Yeah.
So, and that's the thing. Like when someone at an auto shop talks to you, like starts saying all these words and
I also like shut down completely, which is why I feel like I have been unable to like learn so much. It's because like when I start to hear something that like either like stresses me out or I don't understand it, it's like complete shutdown.
Me too.
So, which is good.
And that's like what you were talking about, like with the, which obviously like it has to be in really specific terms on a polling. But like if they were to put that in a way that I could understand on the ballot.
The election ballot?
Yeah. Or sorry, not polling.
In riddles?
Voting. Yeah. Like I would love that.
I literally I had to find a guide online that was just like how to vote blue.
I should have done that. I didn't think about that. I just really
I didn't either at first, which is why I'm terrified that I answered one of them wrong. Mm-hmm. Only one I knew, I was like, oh, okay. I see clearly that this is the Kamala button. The rest of them.
I just got a notification yesterday. My ballot was counted yesterday.
Are you serious?
Conspiracy.
I'm so pissed that I wasn't, I mean, it wouldn't have made a difference, but like the fact that I wasn't registered in Pennsylvania anymore. I was convinced that I was why Joe won.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't, but I was like,
9/11 elected Joe Biden.
Yeah. A lot of you don't know that I'm working the underground systems.
Do you think there's really underground systems in Hollywood?
Like the tunnels?
People are like saying that they're real. I just like, they're not real. I can't believe that.
Have you heard about the secret highway? That there's no way.
Where's the secret highway?
That could have been in a book of fiction that I read. But that I don't believe in. I don't know if that is even something that is on the table though.
Wait, didn't you send me the TikTok about the secret tunnels with the secret
because
Starbucks?
I was like, I believe this 100%.
Okay.
Because I sent that after I realized that it was satire. But I was like, oh, I believed this 100%.
Well, then I saw like a clip of Jeffree Star talking about it, and he said they're real.
But
and
he's
like,
a conspiracy theorist,
no,
right?
my love. He says he's been invited and everything.
Oh, okay.
I'm scared of him. I hope he doesn't see this.
He will not. So it's all
you
good.
Sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Should we talk about Wicked?
I would love to. I would always love to.
I did like touch on it in Obsessed after we saw it the first time, but I feel like we have more to say. And I didn't touch on it enough. Yeah. Because this truly is such a masterpiece that it deserves its own episode with the cats though. Okay, so we went to the LA premiere and we showed up at 3P because that's when the red carpet was. The screening was at 6:30.
I thought I was so late I was about to cry and I like couldn't finish my hair, but I was like, I need to get Brooke on that carpet.
It was really sweet. Kat encouraged me to go on the carpet. I'm not wanting to go on the carpet, but
and look at the photos you got and you looked gorgeous.
Thank you, Kat. But this felt like the most important event I'll ever be at. So it was like, I want to remember
Brooke texted me, we'll skip the carpet. No, we're going.
Right. But it was pretty disorganized. And so it was my understanding, due to the cameras not going off, that I did not get a photo, which was a little bit disappointing. And I said very publicly, did not get a photo on the red carpet, blah, blah, blah. One was emailed to me.
Well, I knew that they had taken like at least one photo, but just for the situation, like I'm filming Brooke on the red carpet and she happened to be walking at the same time as Brittany, which was great. And Brooke is on the carpet and there's like probably 100, I mean, less than that, probably like at least like 30 photographers.
50 men.
Yeah. And Brooke is literally standing there going, and I'm filming and I'm crying, laughing, and she's going, because no one's like, flash is going off and she's just going, all good. just in the middle of the car.
All good. You're literally all good.
And then like at one point, Brittany and Brooke are literally on their like hands on their knees, cracking up because they're just standing there. No one's like, normally like someone would be like, all right, move over a little, Like no one's telling them what to do. No one's taking photos. No one's telling them to get off. So they were just like standing there.
Oh my God. Yay. But it turned the photo I did get was like before I started walking. Like that was like not that was not directed. I was not directed towards the like wall of photographers. This was just like one solo young man that took a picture before.
Oh,
so I technically didn't really get a picture on the.
You never got any Gettys.
Never got any Gettys.
I looked up your Getty to see if they came up after you posted it, and
it's just pictures of me and Frankie Jonas and one of me with the turkey leg.
I must have like been searching on the wrong thing or something because a bunch of landscape photos came up.
Oh yeah, you have to search in the editorial section.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, which is where you can see me and Frankie Jonas. Yay!
I would love to see that.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was just funny.
Yeah.
But it was great.
And then did you see the girl that was like, "Oh, Brooke, like, can we get a picture?" Mm-hmm. And I was like, "Oh my God, yes!" Just stood there 50 feet away from her and smiled. And I didn't realize that they were doing like, oh, you go over to them and smile. That was horrible.
Yeah, it was like kind of in your defense, it was hilarious. But in your defense, it was kind of like a weird, because they're all like, all the fans, the Wicked super fans are lined up like behind the gates. And it was like kind of, we were supposed to be kind of organized. Mm-hmm. So it felt like, and even like when I saw like Trisha Paytas like running over, but she was like, "Can I go?" Like I think we felt like we had to stay in line kind of. So you were like,
it made no sense. There was no one there telling us what to do.
You could go talk to them. We just like weren't thinking, it was so funny. She said, "Can we take a picture?" Brooke said, "Yeah."
Both hands on hips. Hands on hips for me.
She said, "No, with me." Okay.
Yay.
Oh my gosh.
And then there was like a pre-party.
Oh, yeah, about 2 hours.
Just like 2.5. And I hadn't eaten, so I was looking forward to eating. There was charcuterie, which was nice. I could have done a burger, something a little bit heavier, but that's all good. Who did we see there? Trisha P.
Oh, we did obviously see Trisha the second that we walked in. Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, Kat," because you love Trisha P.
Yeah, we were like walking in the bathroom and Brooke was like, "Oh, Moses is standing outside, so Trisha's obviously inside
in the restroom." I don't think I told people we like very much connected with Trisha at the first screening of Wicked. She was there.
You didn't tell them
I
that?
didn't even tell them that.
Yeah, we did connect.
You and her especially had a connection.
No, I felt like, I talked to her one-on-one first, which was beautiful. But then once Brooke came in, I felt like you guys really had a connection too.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, we like saw her in the bathroom. We were like, "Oh my God, hey." I had no fucking idea.
I think it was probably overwhelming. She probably met so many people. Yeah. She probably thought we were like more fans because we like walked in the bathroom. She wasn't really looking. She was washing her hands. I mean, we are fans. I am a fan, but I think she like didn't really look to see because I think she would have recognized you.
I don't think so. I don't think she did, which is totally fine. But it was just I was expecting her to miss us.
Yeah. Me too. We were sitting right behind the Dancing with the Stars clique, which Brooke loves. Steven
Pommel Horse. I didn't say hi, but he's so precious.
He was the kind of person I know we could have said hi. He was so
everyone was saying hi, and he was literally he's not lost that sparkle.
Not at all. Yeah. No. And yeah, that whole group.
Yeah.
We kind of didn't mingle as much as we should, obviously. And here's the thing about both of us is we will give a pep talk prior of let's get photos, let's get videos. I want to look really good.
This is our job.
Let's take this seriously. This is a huge opportunity. There's these beautiful backdrops at this thing. There's a little bit of a line. Brooke and I, nope.
Could not possibly.
Little bit of a line. I saw the photos. I sent them to her. I was like, I'm
both looking at each other. Oh God, no.
No. We got up.
We're table, 2 hours.
First of all, it took us 5 minutes to talk about at our booth getting up to go to the backdrop.
We were let's wait someone maybe should stay with a bag here. We didn't want to lose the booth.
We didn't want to lose the booth.
Yeah.
Saw the line. Could not wait in the line, even though we had nothing else to do. We're literally sitting at a bar waiting for to be told to go to the movie. So, and we didn't take any videos, do any TikToks or anything.
And I knew we were going to be upset when we saw Eli Rallo.
She's just so good at
she's so
getting
good
content. She looked amazing.
Yes. Like decked out to the nines, like capturing every moment, like just like really embodied like being an influencer at an event that means a lot to you. And like, I don't know, she just like posted like so much good shit and we had nothing. I knew,
Nothing
and I
to show
knew.
for it. I hated the photo I posted, but I had to.
We had to, yeah.
Hated.
And I obviously I was upset I did a dump before I got that email of that picture I liked of myself on the carpet.
But that's
so
fine.
I doubled out. But you know what? That's okay because that's technically my job.
No, yeah, you can like literally double down. Like Brooke texted me like, "What do I do?" I was like, double
down. I was like, people are gonna be like mad, like upset.
No, and that's
like
the thing.
cringed out at me posting. I always forget you should be posting.
No, it is crazy because I always feel like I still always feel like no one wants to see that.
I don't want to annoy everyone. I don't want to clog your feed.
I don't want to like. I'm just annoying.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, oh no, that's like the whole like people want to see that extra photo of you in high definition.
Right. That's so true. And I blasted through.
Go check it out. So anyway, after the holding period, we made some great friends. Brooke and I did.
Yeah.
Once we lost our booth, the things that you can do once you lose your booth.
Once you stand up.
We met a lot of people that I felt we really got along with and really clicked with.
Yeah. I think so. Eli had been wanting to meet for a while, so that was good.
Eli was one of them. Her fiance, also Aaliyah from Sex Life of College Girls.
Oh my God, I have been dying to meet Aaliyah. I'm obsessed with her. She was just as perfect in person.
Really nice and funny too.
I'm addicted to her too. Yeah, she's perfect. She's a perfect human.
Can't wait for season 3.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I do love that show.
I do too. It brings me like a comfort of like.
It is such a good comfort show.
I can't even describe it. It's not like I'm not saying this in a bad way. It's not like the best show I've ever seen, but I have like a really extreme emotional connection to it.
It feels like Thanksgiving.
Yeah. It feels really safe there.
Yeah, it's so safe. I do.
Like I'm not stressed out.
Love it.
It's just great.
Yeah.
So we walked into the movie with them. Oh my God.
The popcorn. Are you about to get into that?
You can get into it.
I can't. Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Quince. Fall is my favorite time of the year to shop with Quince. They have the best sweaters and jackets and pants for transitioning your wardrobe from summer to fall. Quince's website makes it so easy to find what you need, and they have a ton of styles to choose from. I love when the weather turns cooler, and I'm looking forward to slipping into one of my cozy sweaters from Quince. You guys know how much I love my boyfriend hoodie, seriously. Quince is known for their Mongolian cashmere sweaters from $50. Like, that is truly such a good price for cashmere. And it's not just that. All Quince items are priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. That includes beautiful leather jackets, cotton cardigans, soft denim, and so much more. How are they able to do that? By partnering directly with top factories and cutting out the middleman. And Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices. Just want to circle back to my boyfriend hoodie really quickly. The quality is so amazing and the price is reasonable. It's so hard to find those two together, but with my boyfriend hoodie and so much of the stuff from Quince, you can do it. Get cozy in Quince's high quality wardrobe essentials. Go to quince.com/OWB for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/OWB to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/OWB. Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Good American. I don't know how many of you struggle with finding jeans with a good wash and a great fit. I would assume all of you. But Good American has every base covered. If you're a new customer like I was, their Always Fits jeans are the way to go. They have an amazing stretch to them without losing their shape. I think the ones I have are like, they would fit like 5 different sizes, which is so insane, and they fit me perfectly. One of my biggest issues with jeans is either buying them too small and waiting for them to stretch out, or buying them and they fit just right and then they shrink in the wash. The Always Fit jeans don't do any of that. They literally feel like they're made for your body. Co-founded by Khloe Kardashian and Emma Grede, Good American's mission is to redefine fashion through its inclusivity and comfort. They create denim that feels as good as it looks, catering to all body shapes and sizes. Their denim uses a one-size-fits-4 design that adapts to you, so when your body changes, your jeans won't need to. They have sizes from 00 to plus size 32 and tons of styles like skinny, bootcut, and cropped. Shop now at goodamerican.com. Use promo code OWB for $50 off your first pair. Don't forget to select podcast at checkout to choose our show to let them know we sent you. I also didn't realize that the theater, it wasn't a movie theater. It was like a theater. So I didn't realize we were going to be doing like third balcony, which can't stress this enough that I'm genuinely not complaining in the slightest. I just didn't realize how far away we were going to be from the cast that would come out. I thought I was going to be like almost, I didn't really even feel that I was breathing their air. Did you?
Not
I didn't
at
feel
all.
like I was in the same room as them.
No, which
when they came
again,
out.
like, and this is all because of Brooke, but like, I did feel really, really lucky to have seen the film prior at the screening.
Yes.
Only because this was just like a very different energy in like a positive way. Like it was all people who love Wicked, which is so cool, and like a very high energy. And also keep in mind, we had just crammed all of these people into an open bar for 2.5.
A lot of screaming during.
So like a lot of
pieces.
a lot of high energy.
Yeah.
And it also made some of us tired after a couple glasses of champagne.
The champagne made some of us tired.
But anyway, this was very
and
different.
some of us didn't get popcorn to kind of settle that stomach.
Oh my God. That was truly, I think, the nicest thing anyone's ever done.
Some of the floors ran out of popcorn. The third floor actually ran out of popcorn.
This is actually so funny. I think I have a video of it that I can send, but
the woman.
Brooke and I, it was someone's mom. Like someone had brought their mom, this really sweet lady. Our floor ran out of popcorn. The third balcony ran out of popcorn on both ends of the theater. We had gone to both ends. I'm in heels. We're both in heels, running around the theater trying to get popcorn before the movie starts because we're hungry.
As I had mentioned earlier, we just had the charcuterie for dinner.
So then
and the champagne.
We find this other random woman looking for popcorn. So we end up going on all the floors with this woman running around looking for popcorn. She was so sweet. And then after we had gone to every floor, we were like, all right, we're giving up because everyone, like, rumors were spreading.
Yeah.
Like, oh, the first floor doesn't have it.
The whole theater was fresh out.
Everyone's talking about it. Like everyone's running around trying to find it. We're with this woman and she's like, I'm still going to keep looking.
She didn't
like
give
she
up.
was, honestly, I hope she found it.
I do too.
Like a hero. So then we went and just surrendered. And then we ran into Eli again, who they were small popcorns too. So her and her fiance had one and she said, we don't need two. You guys can have one. What? I wouldn't do that for anyone.
I don't know if I would either. So
not in that
she deserves
situation.
a special slot
I was
in
like,
heaven.
everyone was hungry. Just based on everyone sprinting around the theater looking for popcorn.
Yeah. That was like completely a selfless move that I'll remember forever.
I really won't ever forget that because that, like, no one does things like that.
People don't do shit like that anymore.
No.
Yeah.
Unless they're like filming it for a TikTok.
Right. She didn't even film that.
No, she should have filmed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really
she's a
sweet.
good influencer.
Yeah.
So I don't know why she didn't.
Yeah. That was awesome.
But it was I will say, we're like kind of sound like we're bitching, but it was so fun.
Oh my God.
We
it
met
was
so many cool people.
Spectacular. Do we want, I don't know if it's okay to talk about the young man a few seats away from us or.
I talked about it on my my lost episode of my podcast this week that I wasn't able to post due to technical errors. Do you think you could try to make the sound or do you want me to?
It was everything that happened, even the non-events in the film. Elphaba gets an invite to the Emerald City, which like he obviously was like a big fan. Like he was like crying, clapping, cheering. She gets an invite to the Emerald City. Like, yeah, you know that's coming.
And
Babe,
like it was already like, yeah, by the time that it had come out, we knew. Like it wasn't like it was like a surprise.
It was literally the most like she gets on the train.
It was crazy. I was more shocked and distracted by, so he's sitting, like it's Brooke here, Brittany here, and it's so loud that like, and then he's 2 seats over from me. So like 4 seats from, like Brittany's experiencing the same thing, like to where Brittany and I are crying, laughing because it was the most random parts and it was really taking me out of the film the whole time. And he was like sitting up out of his seat too, which I really respect. And he's doing snaps the whole time, which I'm obviously cool with a snap. but also yelling and gasping. Like I've never heard anyone gasp. Because there was like the more guttural one that was like,
it's not something you could ignore either. So after every single one, Kat, Brittany, and I are either going, or okay, or yay. Like it was such a symphony coming from our row between the gasp and the yay.
His noise down to me, okay, down to you,
150,
okay? Down to Brittany, yay. But also like he was doing that noise, but then he was also doing like a just like a normal.
I mean, there was so much happening in his psyche.
It's a 3-hour film, and he really did it the whole time,
start to finish.
Did not miss a beat.
Yeah, I mean, and like we were like looking at him like.
I was like dying to see what he looked like, and I don't think I ever got eyes.
I was like, we've got to.
Was it what you were expecting?
Press the brakes. Yeah, I think it was, Kat. I think it was.
It was like, I think our whole section, like the whole third balcony, was affected. Thank God he wasn't close to the cast.
Oh my God. Yeah. Thank God.
I didn't have the same air on the third balcony as Ariana.
No, when they came out, I could really only see them through my phone, like looking through my phone.
Yeah, which is what I did. I didn't even have my glasses, so
I had mine.
That was so smart to bring them.
But yeah, everyone looked perfect. I talked on BNC. Is BNC out? Yeah, that episode is out by the time this comes out, about Mark Platt completely spacing on Ethan Slater.
I was surprised I didn't see like a viral TikTok of that, honestly.
That literally is a situation. So Mark Platt was introducing the cast and just legitimately couldn't remember Ethan Slater's name, to the point the audience was like, is Ethan Slater?
The audience was yelling, it's Ethan Slater. Like it took that long.
That's the kind of thing where like, if I was like his daughter and he was like, was that bad? I would just have to be like, yeah.
That's like when Connor asks us, Connor does something and he comes up to Brooke and I, was that bad? I'm always like, it's Brooke's like, yeah.
I don't think we should sugarcoat it for him. I don't. I'm sorry.
For Mark Platt or Connor. Yeah, it was and he didn't even say like Ethan, like he didn't even know where to start. And I think that would happen to me all the time.
I feel bad. I don't want to show it.
Yeah.
Like I would hope no one would show that of me. But I can't stop thinking about it.
It was a tough one.
Yeah.
Because there was also like other people on stage that were less like
featured in
characters.
The film. Yeah.
That he said proudly knew all the names.
Proudly.
He must have just like literally had like a
brain fart,
which happens.
It does happen. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, the film itself, there were some moments where Kat and I were like, "That's new." Like we did not see that in the first screening, and we wondered if it was a different version of the film.
Yeah, we saw the uncut, or no,
it was uncut. The first one was uncut, maybe.
No, I don't know. But
do you think we just forgot?
We forgot because I was talking to another girl, Victoria, yesterday actually.
But we turned to each other at the same time, and we're like, "That's new." That's why I was like, maybe it was uncut.
Yeah, we might have had an uncut gem, but we at the exact same time looked at each other and said, I don't remember that.
In this like one random part. So I do think we might have seen the uncut.
We did not see that. Universal did not show us.
I think we might have seen
a non-edited, not complete version of the film.
I think they might have. It was like a month ago.
I said that to someone who was also at both yesterday. And she was like, oh, I didn't experience that.
Oh. Maybe she wasn't paying close enough attention to the uncut version.
I told her we looked at each other at the same time and said it.
Yeah.
She's like, oh.
But as always, like I was worried that I had hyped up the film because I do that
really
a lot.
Scary.
I do that a lot.
I do that too.
It was like truly, if possible, even better than I remembered, even with McGee to my left. Like it is my favorite movie in the world. And I can't, are you coming on the 20th? Do you have
I have a ticket, but I'm not like anywhere near y'all. I don't know. Oh my God, the 20th is so soon.
I know. Yeah, it comes out a few days early here. So I'll be there on the 20th. I'm going to take a gummy because both times I was watching, I was like,
I will too.
Dancing Through Life High. I can't even imagine what that will be like.
Yeah. Oh, also like in a recliner.
You're going to take a gummy?
I will. Yeah. I'll take like a gummy in a setting. Yeah. Sometimes before the movies. I can do a
Kat,
can
I'm so excited.
and some gummies.
I'm so
but
excited.
Not your gummies. Not your. You do
We'll
like.
split in half. We'll split 1.5.
Okay.
Speaking of gummies, wait, no, I should talk about the rest of the film. I think we should rank our favorite songs. I've seen people doing that.
Okay. Well, I know yours, and everyone knows yours.
My, number one, it goes without saying, Dancing Through Life, parentheses, not, is it 9 minutes or 10 minutes? 11-minute version. I think it's 11 minutes.
And also, like, Brooke, before the movie had even started at the pre-gathering, was like, I can't believe, like, I can't wait for Dancing Through Life to start. And then when it's over, I'm just going to want them to rewind.
I can't wait till I get to rewind.
That's going to be a privilege.
I can't wait till the whole thing goes on TikTok and I can rewind it. Because let me tell you something. When Kat and I saw the first screening, in the first few bars of Dancing Through Life, that's not like, we don't have the trouble with schools is like that part is not on TikTok yet. So in those few bars in the original screening, Jonathan Bailey changed a note on a word that Kat and I both looked at each other and we said, holy effing S. We looked at each other and said, holy effing S. The note change he just did is going down in the fucking history book.
And it's not leaked anywhere.
It's not leaked. You guys have not heard the note change yet. We get out of the film, the early screening, and we said, wait, shit, what was the word that he changed? We could not remember the word that he changed.
Talked about it for a full Uber drive to
We
the
kept
point where our
listening
driver
to the song, the Broadway version. We couldn't figure out what the word
our
was.
driver was cracking up because we're like, no, it's not that
It's
one.
not that word. It's not that word. So
Completely.
our friends were going to see it the next day in early screening. We sent them in with a mission. We said, there is a note change in the first few bars of Dancing Through Life. Let us know what the word is. They didn't detect it.
They didn't detect
They did not
it.
detect the word.
Do we want to tell them the word?
I'm going to tell everyone the word.
Okay.
So
Just
this
sing
time
it.
around in Dancing Through Life, we were obviously had our ears peeled.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what it is, you guys. Instead of
Sneak peek.
I say, why invite stressing instead of that. And I can't even fucking do it. It's so
I'm
insane.
thinking of it. I
It's
can think it, but I can't do
unthinkable.
it.
I hear it in my head. I'm going to try, but it's going to sound fucking horrible. But he goes, I say, why invite? And he goes really high.
Why
stressing.
invite?
Why invite? Like
I can't even come close. It sounds like so like smoothly up.
It's a
though.
smooth, like glide up, right back down. Oh,
I can hear it.
I can hear
perfectly.
it's like pitch fucking perfect in my head.
Yeah, but
I
when
can't get it out because the only person that can get it out is Jonathan Bailey.
Yeah, it's really good. I wouldn't expect it, honestly.
No, I mean,
and we looked at each other and we had to say the word out
we
loud.
said
just
invite,
to make
invite.
to make sure that we didn't forget it.
So I can't wait for
Because
everyone
I
to hear.
felt like when we heard it the first time, I think we both were like clock, remember, and then so much else happened with the rest of the film that it left my brain.
Yeah.
Kind of like Ethan Slater.
Right. So Dancing Through Life is my favorite piece. The only thing that is a little bit worse about Dancing Through Life, in our opinion, is the Broadway version, box line, let's dance.
Oh,
let's dance hits scratches an itch.
I think that whole part, with Nessa
that
and
whole
Bach
Nessa interlude
is like the most satisfying part of Dancing Through Life to me. Like it's my favorite part to sing in the car.
But it doesn't hit in the movie as hard.
Not as hard. No,
I mean,
and I
it's still
will
good,
say,
but
would you mind if I say
I don't
during
mind.
that part, the gasping gentleman screamed at the top of his lungs when he said "Let's Dance," and Brooke said, "That wasn't even that good."
oh yeah, that's when I realized it wasn't that good. Is when he had that
started screaming. Brooke
massive
said,
reaction.
It wasn't even that good.
It wasn't. It doesn't hit the same way that the original.
It's not bad at all.
It's obvious. It's not bad, but his reaction did make me realize that it's not. It's not as strong. And I feel fucking horrible, but after all the shit that Ethan's been through already. But
I mean,
yeah,
he's not a perfect human either.
Yeah, it's that note did not hit for me. But there's also a moment in Dancing Through Life between Glinda and Elphaba that is the most important moment of their relationship, I think. Do you know what I'm talking about? When they have that moment in the Ozfest ballroom.
Oh yeah.
To me, that's the film.
Wow.
And
I just got full body
That's
chills.
the film. And that's a moment that is original to the movie, and you will know what I'm talking about when you see it. It's just like
it's kind of in the preview
it's
too.
kind of it's like the beginning of their friendship. It's awesome.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's a very beautiful scene. That I had goosebumps during that the first time, and the second time, and I looked over at Brittany, at who she was tears cascading down her cheeks. It's a really powerful scene.
I didn't cry as much in
my
this. I didn't cry actually. Like I was tearing up during the second viewing. The first viewing, I will say, I think the song that moved me the most, Dancing Through Life, is obviously the most fun, and it's like so many cool scenes in one song. It's like insane. But I had like a really emotional response to The Wizard and I, to the point where like I'm a really heavy crier at all times and during films, but like to where I was like to where Brooke could hear me. And I just thought it was
very powerful,
really powerful and beautiful. And like the set, I know. Anyway,
I have goosebumps actually right now.
The set of her just like, it's all so beautiful. And that's like the first time that is the first time you're hearing her voice, right?
And I also think, it is. And The Wizard and I in the film itself, like you see how much Elphaba has been affected like by her past, and it's just so
really
like it's just also heartbreaking in the movie. And I think The Wizard and I, it's like you're seeing that like she wants something, like she wants to fit in, and that's what's heartbreaking.
I like completely.
Did you hear someone knock on my door just now?
I heard a noise. I didn't know if it was at your door. Do you need to get it?
I don't know.
You want me to go look?
I don't know. I don't think it's anyone at my door.
I was going to say, I forgot, like, obviously this is such a minor part, but I feel like I forgot all the minor parts seeing, because I like was just so focused on the songs and everything. The baby Elphaba and baby Nessa are so cute.
They're so cute.
The baby Nessa.
What does she do that everyone's like, when she starts crying, like her face?
Well, no, it's when she says yes, like she's like, I don't know if she's like, do you want me to read you a story or something? She goes,
yes. Baby Nessa's really cute.
She's really cute.
Yeah. So for me, number one is Dancing Through Life. Or do you feel like your number one is Wizard and I?
Yeah. For the context of this conversation, I have to see it 10 more times to know for sure. I also felt like, I mean, this is so obvious, but we both felt like the ending was even more intense the second time with Defying Gravity. I felt extremely affected.
That's my number two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would be like, I don't know, because then Dancing Through Life, I don't know where that falls.
Right.
But I think maybe Defying Gravity is like tied for number one.
Oh, really?
You
have 3 songs tied for number one right now.
Well, they're all really great.
Yeah.
Okay, if I genuinely had to rank, I would probably do Defying Gravity. But then I think I'm just basing The Wizard and I based out like my emotional movements.
Which is fine.
Okay, Dancing Through Life, Wizard and I.
Defying Gravity, Dancing Through Life, Wizard and I.
I know things changed quickly just now.
They did.
But yeah, that's where I'm going to place right now.
And I'm going to do
Talk to me soon.
Dancing Through Life, Defying Gravity.
Whoa.
Controversial what I'm about to say right now.
Sentimental.
No one
man.
mourns the wicked. Something bad. No one mourns the wicked, which was honestly like originally a skip for me on the soundtrack.
It's a skip for me.
And now it's not a skip anymore. I really, really loved it and the way it opens the film. But I guess that's not going to be third for me. Maybe The Wizard and I. Then What Is This Feeling is so good too.
Oh, yeah. That's hard.
I would say just because it's both of them, I'm going to put that above The Wizard and I.
Oh, and I love Popular so much. That's like my song. I can't do it right now. Thank you.
Yeah, we can move on. Thanks. I think that unfortunately, like we'll all just have to agree to put Something Bad and Sentimental Man at the bottom. I feel like it's like fetch. Like you're just never going to make Sentimental Man happen.
No.
And Something Bad.
Brooke was wanting them to cut that.
I do. I'm sorry. Unless I would love someone to give me a really good case for loving those songs, and I'd love to hear it out. But I do think that like of any musical, those are pretty universal skips.
Yeah. Something Bad is not like horrible. It's just like
I prefer Sentimental Man almost.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Goodr. If you're tired of overpaying for sunglasses that don't last, or you always lose your last pair, you gotta try Goodr. These are performance-driven sunglasses that won't break the bank. Their sunglasses start at just $25 and are all polarized. Goodr has a 1-year warranty and 30-day free return, so you can find the perfect pair of no-slip, no-bounce sunnies for yourself. If you're looking for a new style, check out the Retro G's. They're vintage-inspired shades and come in 4 different colors. I always carry sunglasses in my bag or in my car, so I bring my Goodrs everywhere. I hate having to repurchase sunglasses, but Goodrs are so affordable and such good quality that it makes losing or breaking them less of a worry. They're also a great gift this holiday season that all of your friends and family will love. If you want to support the show and try a pair, Goodr is giving Obsessed with Brooke listeners free shipping. You can go to goodr.com/OWB and use code OWB for free shipping. Goodr offers a 30-day money-back guarantee and 100% satisfaction. Again, that's goodr.com/OWB and use code OWB for free shipping. Speaking of Jeff Goldblum, I have been so addicted to the videos of him and Johnny doing press. And there's this one compilation of him just like getting distracted. And he also can't stop singing during like interviews.
I'm loving that.
I had tears streaming down my face at this. I saved it on TikTok. 1 second for me.
Quick ad break.
Sorry, quick ad break for me. Okay. Oh no, it's not. They deleted it, which makes me nervous that they deleted it. Like, I hope Jeff is okay. Like I think this is just like his quirky personality.
I didn't even consider him not being okay.
Surely he is, but
I mean, he just did the whole movie and did great.
I think he's just quirky. This is just, you don't have to watch. Just listen to him during all these press interviews.
Well, no, I haven't played paddleball or pickleball.
Pickleball, that's right. That's
but
right.
I'm beneath you. They're beneath you. I like playing tennis ball.
The real.
With those strong legs, with those thighs and those quads. And
he's just activating.
Honestly, he's got more calves than a big heifer. Thank you. I'm putting that on my...
He hasn't really gotten distracted yet.
Actually, high stakes. But I'm too... What song is this? But I'm too high, never love the railroad.
That's the only one I have.
I don't dream. Stevie Wonder, it's the beginning of Too High.
Okay, I'm not missing a Stevie song. Which one is that?
Too high. Okay.
There it is. Can't think of a better note to end our 8-minute
Oops, there it
I loved it.
is. Oops, there it is. Isn't that a song?
Oh, Salt and Pepper.
Whoop, there it is. There it is. Oops, there it is.
It is Salt and Pepper, right?
Yeah, possibly.
Possibly. I do not know.
Oh,
I need to listen
Jonathan's face in that.
There it is. There it is.
That's the best
better
part.
note to end our 8-minute
Oops, there it is.
I loved it.
Oops, there it is. Isn't that a song?
Oh, song.
I love him so much.
Yeah, it's really great.
I love him so much.
It's really beautiful.
I saved something else too.
I haven't seen any of that.
Oh my God, I am so deep into Jeff press tour talk. Get this. The guy who wrote Wicked, Gregory Maguire, someone asked him how he came up with the name Elphaba. The original author of The Wizard of Oz is named Lyman Frank Baum, LFB, and that's how he got Elphaba. He pulled Elphaba from LFB because he wanted to keep as much of The Wizard of Oz in there and him, the original creator, in there.
I feel like I'm learning a lot about, because I've even like seen Wicked multiple times on Broadway, seen the movie now twice. I like still like kind of needed a rebriefing on some of the connections.
I need to watch The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, I need to watch that in full again as well. But like there are a lot of little things. I just saw someone do a full history lesson that like you should probably give to them at some point as well.
Yeah. Okay. Because I get confused because in The Wizard of Oz, it starts with Nessa being clobbered.
Right.
And Dorothy taking the ruby slippers.
Yeah.
But Dorothy gets really close with the Scarecrow.
Yes.
Who is in Wicked's world, Fiyero.
Yes.
Why are they so buddy-buddy? Like, what's the reason for that?
I don't know.
Like, how was that explained?
I don't think
I get confused by like the end, like what happened at the end of Wicked.
Again?
Bach, I think. I think she accidentally turned him to tin.
Okay.
Wait, who's the other
lion
one?
Is the cub.
Is the cub.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Some of it is like stretches, and I'm fine with that.
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah.
I can't believe we get part 2. I will not live through As Long As You're Mine.
No. Nope.
No, I won't live through it. Because that's my favorite song in the Wicked soundtrack. Performed by Johnny B. I can't fucking imagine it, Kat.
Yeah, that's going to be really insane. I'm so excited.
Me too. But also dreading almost too. Yeah.
Yeah, I think. And then I'm trying to remember anything else from the premiere. It was beautiful. The energy in the room was great.
It really was. I genuinely cannot wait for everyone to see it so we can kind of just all be on the same page. I have not heard one negative thing about it.
Yeah.
Have you?
No, other than like the couple
other than
critiques.
The people that talk about the color.
Yeah, I've seen the color, which I don't really notice, but you said you do.
A little. It doesn't bother me, but I notice it.
Just that it's like a little bit more muted than you would think.
Yeah. Okay. Kat, really quickly, you know how I do a book club on here, Brookeshelf?
Yeah.
Everyone voted on the book for the last Brookeshelf, which the poll was like 2 months ago. And everyone landed on Intermezzo, which is Sally Rooney's new book.
Okay.
I read one page. I said, it's not happening. So I do want to apologize to everyone. There were no quotation marks, which also I think is true with Normal People too, but it didn't feel that way because I love Normal People. Truly, this book felt like the most daunting, impossible task that would have put me in the reading slump of all reading slumps. And I just couldn't move forward. And it seems like a lot of people agreed, Kat. The average rating on our Fable was a 3.7, which I think has been our lowest so far. And a lot of the reviews are like, someone said, I think it's safe to say, and this is Kira, I hope you don't mind me saying Kira, I think it's safe to say that this writing style just isn't for me. Sorry, Sally Rooney. This book felt like I was trying to dissect the world's longest poem. On top of that,
tough.
It's so tough. I never once felt a connection to any of the characters. They just felt so distant to me. 1 star truly feels generous for this book, which is tough.
How many people are you allowed to say? How many people are in the Brookeshelf community?
I don't know. Let me go look. Let me read one.
I guess it doesn't matter. It's just like 3.7 is a pretty like.
A 4-star was, once you accept that this book is nothing more than an introspective account of interpersonal relationships and life in general, then it's a good book. I don't think I'm down to accept that.
You have a frog in your throat a little?
I'm trying not to talk through my burps anymore.
Oh, okay.
Someone gave it 5 stars and said, Sally Rooney, you're everything to me.
Okay. It's so crazy how we can like interpret things so differently. Because there's been definitely books that you and I have read where I'm like, I love it, and you hate it.
Right.
What did you think of? Have you read a lot of that stack that I was with you at Barnes and Noble and got? Like, funny you should ask. Did you get through that one?
No, did you?
I've read like most of that stack you bought, and I was curious your opinions.
Of that stack,
Writers and Lovers?
No, of that stack, I read the Stephen King memoir and Ghosts, which was the runner-up to Intermezzo.
Okay.
Which I did read and didn't like that either. So I think a lot of the stack that I got is going to be challenging because I was really going for like literary fiction in that moment. And people have told me, Brooke, I don't think you like literary fiction. And I'm like, no, that's not true. I love, and then I'll say like one book that's literary fiction. I think you guys are right. I think it's like not my favorite genre, even though there are some books in it that I love. Like I did love Normal People.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah, but I think you guys are right. I think it's not my genre. Speaking of my genre, we're doing over. I'm picking. I'm not letting you guys vote anymore. I'm sorry. I'm just going to make an executive decision.
Well, I think they'd rather you read it with them. So that's good.
Thanks, Kat. Oh, wait. Let me tell you how many are in the Fable group. That was a good question.
I'm
matter. Curious.
Okay. Are you revealing the next book right now?
Yeah, I am. 3,340.
Oh my God, that's so many people.
And I feel horrible that I couldn't contribute this month. But next month I am because I'm picking the book. We're doing Phantasma, which is a romantasy that could be daunting to a lot of people just based on the cover.
Yeah, I don't see myself picking that up.
I feel like a lot of people wouldn't necessarily see themselves picking it up, but I've heard such good things, and a lot of people say it's like very Hunger Gamesy.
Oh,
it is Human X Phantom, I think. Let me read you the synopsis. When Ophelia discovers her mother brutally murdered, there's no time to grieve. She's inherited the family's fearsome magic, which is fun, and enormous debt. And that's not fun. Circumstances go from dire to deadly, however, when Ophelia's sister decides to pay off the loan by entering Phantasma, a competition where contestants rarely escape alive and the victor is granted a single wish. The only way for Ophelia to save her sister is to win, but Phantasma is a cursed manor, Haunted Mansion vibes, full of twisting corridors and lavish ballrooms, staffed by enticing demons and fatal temptations. And Ophelia must conquer all 9 floors to succeed if her fears don't overtake her first. When a charming, arrogant stranger claims he can help, Ophelia knows better than to trust him, and I think he's a phantom. But with her sister's life on the line, Ophelia can't afford to turn him away. She'll just need to ignore the overwhelming dark attraction drawing them closer and closer together.
Lord.
Because in Phantasma, the only thing deadlier than losing the game is losing your heart. Sign me that up.
And for some people who might not know what a phantom is.
Oh my God, Kat, I haven't entered the phantom world yet, so I don't know. Also, I'm not sure that he's even a phantom, but I would assume
I
so.
know. But is that just like a ghost?
I think it's
figure?
Ghost.
Okay.
I think it's Ghost. Maybe a little bit more life. Maybe a little bit more life to him.
Sorry, my last Google search is do kittens' poops smell worse than...
Yeah, we were trying to kind of crack.
I just want to see like
why my litter
phantom
box reeks. My litter robot that I had to invest in after scooping the litter twice. But if that does not appeal to you, I've started this. I don't think I'll get very much through it until I head on to my full family cruise. But P.S. I Hate You, and it doesn't come out till December 4th, I think. I got an advanced copy from Book of the Month. This sounds good, Kat. Let me read this to you.
We're really teasing them with a book that's not out.
This is not out, but it will be. But when this comes out, this book will be out in like 2 weeks. So you can read this one too, and I'll talk about it if you're not into Phantasma. But Phantasma is the one I'm going to put on Fable. Maddie Sanderson would be proud to honor her older brother's dying wish that she scatter his ashes over 8 destinations that the adventurous 29-year-old never got to visit before he died from cancer. But in his will, Josh assigned her an impossible partner to help complete the mission, Dominic Perry. Seriously, if Maddie weren't already at her brother's funeral, she would kill him for this. Sure, Dom was Josh's lifelong best friend. He's also the infuriating man who broke Maddie's heart back when she was naive enough to give it to him. But since Dom insists on following the rules and Josh didn't leave much room for Maddie to argue on the matter, they embarked together on a series of farewell trips that span thousands of miles, exploring new places and revisiting their complicated history along the way. After a snowstorm leads to a shared bed.
You're lying.
After a snowstorm leads to a shared bed. I repeat. And I read this synopsis on Book of the Month. I didn't finish reading before I added to cart. Said, let me stop you right there. 158%. Maddie starts to wonder if her brother might be matchmaking from the grave, but when grief reopens old wounds between them, Maddie will need more than Josh's ghostly guidance to trust Dom again. Damn! I'm already...
After a snowstorm, they are forced to share a bed.
I'm 50 pages in, and I have already tapped my heels together a few times. It's making me a little giddy.
I had to write a will, not like a will, but I had to do one of those situations, and I said that everyone that I love has to go spread my ashes together, even if they're not getting along. So I basically wrote that book.
Yeah, you did.
I said they have to go to the Amalfi Coast.
Oh my God, everyone would love it there.
Like all my friends, and family, etc.
How's Iron Flame going?
Brooke, Brooke asked what not to bring up. I said Iron Flame. She brings it up. She doesn't respect
that's not how that happened.
That's not how that happened. I actually haven't cracked it open since the last time I saw you guys, which is... No, that's not true. I read 10 pages in Florida.
Have you read another book?
Yes.
Well, what have you read?
The Silent Patient in 2 days.
And you loved?
Yeah, I loved.
That is such the book to get anyone out of a reading slump.
And guess what? I haven't opened another one since. I did see I had this call. I can't even remember what the meeting was, but something with women.
Yes.
And this girl recommended this book to like really like get your creative juices flowing. Ordered it immediately, haven't cracked it open. And then I also borrowed The Maidens, which is the same author as Silent Patient, from Brett, and I haven't cracked that open. But they're both on my nightstand, and that's a start.
Love that, Kat. Do you think you'll DNF Iron Flame?
What does DNF mean?
Did not finish.
I mean, for now, because I don't even know what's going on, but I do need to know.
Something crazy happens at the end.
It's kind of something good to me.
Kat, you might like Phantasma.
I might like Phantasma. It reminded me it made me really nostalgic for like a book series that I used to read. It put me back in when I was little, like younger, like a teenager, and I can't remember it now. It's like kind of bothering me.
Oh, that's bothering me too.
Yeah. Like really. When I was younger, or like middle school, high school, I didn't read, like basically still don't. My mom told me she would pay me, I think it was like either like $5 or $10 per 100 pages. And
Whoa.
like something like if I'm offered money to do something, I just like will do it. Like that's how I've been, I feel like forever. My dad told me like if I did Rosetta Stone levels, he would pay me.
Wow.
No, it was so I like would do all the Rosetta Stone levels learning Spanish. But my mom said that and she like didn't think I would read it all. Like it was for like one summer. I made like thousands of dollars. First of all, I read The Click.
Oh my God.
So easy to read.
If I could go back to one point in my life, it would be binge reading the Click series.
I love The Click. I honestly love the movie. Shamelessly, I can say that. I read like all the Pretty Little Liars. Like I just got every really easy to read series and I really loved it. And I made so much money. And then I went to the mall and I spent it all at Bath and Body Works in one day.
God, yeah. Did you get the scrubs?
I loved the hand sanitizers, I will say.
I'd love to know how much they're sanitizing.
Definitely not at all.
I'd be curious for
I had
like a study.
I had one friend growing up, we were obsessed with Bath and Body Works and we would go all the time, like whenever our moms could drop us off at the mall. And like we really took this shit seriously. Like our mall, like we go to Lush, we go to Bath and Body Works. Like occasionally, like depending on how much money, like Hollister.
Yeah.
It was like really.
I miss it.
There's something else in the air at
Oh
that
my God, I
time.
miss it, Kat.
Get some Auntie Anne's.
Cinnamon or regular?
I do regular.
Okay.
And now I do bites. I used to do full pretzel, but now I do bites.
I do cinnamon bites, cinnamon sugar bites.
Damn. Would you say you're more of a sweet or a savory person
Savory.
in general? Oh, okay.
Which is interesting, except for Annie Ann's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if there was a world, and I'm pitching this, where I could get half and half, I would prefer that. But if I have to choose, I'm going
it's
salty.
silly that they don't do a half and half.
Like, really, that would be so good like, together.
It's almost silly.
It's almost really dumb.
Yeah, you could say that. You ready to wrap up, Kat? Is there anything else you have to say?
No, I don't think so. I can't wait to see Jonathan after this.
I wonder where he's been. Probably at his little McMansion by the window. Yeah,
Just to keep a lookout.
I'm looking forward to seeing him too. Thank you for coming, my love.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be in bed with you.
We should make that TikTok idea that we had.
Oh my God.
Tell everyone.
Should we just say
Kat had a really good idea. Yeah, because hopefully we will have posted it by the time this comes out.
God willing. I was driving us home from the Wicked premiere and we were also just like having a beautiful drive home. Like we were just singing Wicked, obviously. And like we were on the way to our friend's house to see Channing. And I was listening to Defying Gravity and I was like, this is literally like me trying to convince you to go out. I was pulling up the lyrics to like, I mean, you could probably just.
I mean, it was so, what part was it? Come With Me?
Like even like Unlimited.
Yeah. Together we're Glinda Dream, like hyping you up to go out. And then I hope you're happy.
Yeah.
Now that you've chosen this, you too.
And yeah, just me being like if we work in tandem.
Yeah.
And then the whole I hope you're happy and Brooke like staying in bed.
Yeah.
And at the time it was really funny. It's
really
seeming less funny right now.
Maybe if we like get really dramatic about it. Like, okay, we'll try it out. All right. Well, thanks so much for coming. Love you all. And yep, Phantasma is our Phantasma. Kat might even read Phantasma with us. And this comes out on the 22nd, I think. So I'm headed to my cruise right now. I'm on the plane. Wish me luck.
Did you tell them the big news? Sorry to bring
that Channing.
Yeah.
Channing's also going on a cruise, and we will be at one of the islands on the same day. our ships will be docked on the same island on the same day, which will be really fun. There's a water park.
It's really, truly, I was so excited in a way, like I was going to be there.
Yeah.
Because at first they thought they were on the same boat.
That would have been insane.
All
right.
Sorry.
So I'll update you on the island too. All right. Love you guys.
Love you. Bye.